All right, Coach. Crazy big win over Lubbock High on Friday night. Moved to 4-0. First time in a long time the Lakeview Chiefs have been undefeated this long. And a real back and forth, came down to the wire. Give us your overall thoughts on your team's performance last week.
I thought the kids came out, swinging, man. They came out and they scored quickly, and I really thought, we played with a lot of confidence. And defensively we started off well, and they had some big fourth down conversions that kind of kept the drive going. And I think they just built their confidence off of that. It was back and forth. Offense kept punching away, man. And I was really proud of those kids. And offensive line did a great job. Quarterback Chris did a great job. Running back Isaiah did a great job. Receivers did a great job. And it was a team effort, offensively, defensively. I thought we played well. It was tough to tackle that young man, and everybody knows that he had a great game. But I thought our kids did good. They never gave up, and we stopped when we needed to.
Coach, to kind of go off of the young man you were talking about, it's pretty demoralizing when a guy is running at you for 350 in a game, and a lot of teams typically lose that game. But you guys just seem to keep answering every punch. The guys, I was right there. The confidence didn't go down even after big runs. How do you kind of keep that defense in there, even if things aren't really going their way?
We just tell them keep playing. I think a lot of it we do at practice. We kind of put them in situations and challenging them, throughout the week, and just tell them you can't give up. And they just stuck with it, man. Going in at halftime, they knew, I believe it was 28-28. They went in there just knowing, hey, backs to the wall, 0-0, and let's not give up. It's just part of it. And I think a lot of great senior leadership, and so that came out, and so we're excited the way they finished the ball game.
Yeah, Coach, when I talked to the Isaiah Rios and Braylon White after the game, they both mentioned this year's chemistry, this team's chemistry. How is that formed? How did they get to this point?
I think just working out together, spending time together, being in the weight room, on the turf field, just in the film room, at practice, it's just one of those things that you build up and just build that trust and that chemistry, and they just keep working and having the same mindset, the same goal in mind. I think I'm very, very pleased where they're at now, and we want to continue to get better.
Looking ahead to this week, Coach, y'all got Levelland, another chance to continue that unbeaten streak. Looking for 5-0 this weekend. What do you expect from the Lobos?
Very well coached. They do a good job, man. They throw the ball quite a bit. They have the air raid. And they execute quite well, and defensively they fly to the ball. So it'll be a challenging game. We got to get ready and be prepared. Execute our assignments and just stay focused.
Yeah, yeah. When you start hearing years thrown out like 1983, 1982 for records you guys are breaking, as a coach, does that kind of make you feel any type of way, or are you just kind of looking again to go week by week?
Obviously, it feels good. It feels good to see the kids in the community, just come together and just keep working. And we want that. We want, the Northside pride showing, we want to know. We want everybody to know that our kids are fighting and playing, and want to continue to get better.
Obviously, I don't want to make it the most obvious question, but what do you plan to address this week when it comes to defensively? Like you said after the game when we spoke, you said tackling. Things like that. What are some things that you are going to really hone in?
Yeah, after the game, you don't get to assess and watch the film. I think a lot of it we're there. We were there to make plays, and we just didn't finish the play. So, we do what we do every week. Keep doing and working our assignments, fundamentals, and just kind of polishing everything up.
With a passing attack as potent as any air raid offense is, how much emphasis do you have on getting after the quarterback as opposed to just getting coverage sacks?
Well, we have a scheme, and so we're putting it together as we speak. So obviously every week there's a different mindset. So hopefully we'll put it together by Friday, and we'll get after them.
Yeah, Coach, you're in the middle of this home stretch here, this 3-game home stretch. Is it nice to kind of just be at home during this stretch and able to sort of work on yourself a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. It feels good. We don't have to be on the road for 3 hours. This time last year we were on the road for 3 hours for 3 weeks, and so it takes a toll on you. So it feels good to be home. Hopefully we pack the stands again, be loud and put on a good show for the fans.
To your point, crowd was crazy on Friday. It seems like the community really showed up for the boys. How important is that to them, knowing that
Man, that was
stadium's
awesome.
getting
You could
full?
just, the kids, they felt the love and the closeness of our community, and they won't hopefully see that again Friday, man. I think we will. I think we'll pack the stands again, and the kids be ready to play.
They got loud that last drive.
Yeah. Really loud.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.